Very nice. Cheers. Cheers to the new week. Cheers to the new month. Cheers to December. Yo, howdy, how you doing? Happy December. Hey, I'm so excited. I'm really grateful to see this new month. Has been easy. This 2025 hasn't been easy. It's not like it's over. We still have a whole December to finish. But, bro, it's been a journey, It's really been a journey. Now December is here. A month to, enjoy life and take it down. And at least say, hey, it's been a it's been a bumpy ride. Anyway, guys, I hope that you guys are doing good. And now you're stepping into this December with great joy, love, happiness. You and your families. I hope nothing like con mom's situation is happening in your family, not to anyone around you. And so, speaking about that, welcome to the show. Hit the like button and subscribe the channel. My name is JT. This is JT Podcast. Welcome to a reaction video. And so, as I'm saying, I hope you guys are doing good and you're not going through what con mom is going through. You can only imagine that we are approaching Christmas and this festive season, and your mama is not at home with you, and you're probably thinking, oh my God, if I had the ability, to control this, I could have done something. So that is what I'm thinking that it could be going around in someone like Marwa's mind. But his father, Kohera Sr., has just come out to give him a message, a very strong message. Hey, it's time to stand up for your mama, which I kind of think it makes sense. Like, man, why will you be so mouthy here on the YouTube and you can't do something for that? I don't know. What do you think? Anyway, as I'm making this video, as we're talking about con mom, sorry, my voice is not yet okay. I'm still fighting this flu, whatever. But I'm hoping December will be nice for me. You remember this is my birthday month? Yeah. So speaking about birthday and enjoyment and all that, as I'm making this video, as we're talking about con mom not being in a good position at home or she's not around, Rocio took her family and she is enjoying life. She is sitting and watching the sunrise from the Great Lake of Victoria in Kenya. You can only imagine that. I mean, Rocio, when everything was going down, when the fracas was happening, when Condad was turning the whole villa into a mess, Rocio was like, oh man, I can't do this nonsense. Can't do this shit. Let me get my family out of this villa. Let's go have fun. And when everything is settled and when everything goes back to normal, maybe we can come back. Or maybe they're not going to come back. What do we know? On the other side, the Sensor is busy buying lands and all that. A good thing though for him. But Rocio is not into all this. Like, she is not. So Rocio, apparently she's enjoying life in Kisumu. I don't know where that lake is. Lake Victoria. Do you know where Lake Victoria is? Any Kenyan in the house? Kenyan in abroad? Do you know where Lake Victoria is? You can Google this and see the views from Lake Victoria in Kenya and see, that lake. It's a very good place to be if you have some chums. I mean, some Benjamins, some money. So apparently, Rocio is enjoying life. Her and her family, toasting and having fun. What do they have to do with this nonsense that is happening in the village? Is it their business? Hell no, it's not. So, okay, now you can only imagine. No wonder I haven't been seeing Rocio and on Marwa's video and me Toto. So ever since something broke up in the village, Conda did whatever he did. Rocio grabbed her family. They were like, time for vacation, fellas. Do we have time for this? So I had the Kohera Sr., the Marwa's father, sending a message to Marwa and telling him, you know what, you need to force your wife, like you need to inflict this thing in her to respect your mama, by force. She must respect your mama. I was laughing at Kohera Senior, Papa Kohera. You need to rest. Do you really think, Kohera, that Rocio will ever, in her wildest dream, even think that she can look at Conmam like a mother-in-law? Does she even care? Okay, look, if she really cared, was this the right time to leave the villa, especially when Conmam is in hospital in a critical condition after being whooped by Machete Man? For her, she was like, okay, whatever is going on here, it's none of my business. Of which maybe it is not her business, actually. You know, why do I expect Rocio anyway to do anything? That's not her business. Okay? Rocio didn't choose Conmam for Condad. She didn't choose Condad for Conmam. I mean, she wasn't there when these people met. So why will she come between their business? Sometimes I really feel like, okay, now, why do I have much expectation on Rocio? Like, Kohera, why do you have a lot of expectation on Rocio that she need to get up, she need to put a role? And maybe respecting that is a thing that she can do. Respect Marwa's mother, because this is the mama that gave birth to your baby daddy or your boyfriend or whoever you can call him. But now, expecting Rocio to be there for Conmam when when Condad has worked on her, I don't think it's that really much, because after all, do you even see like someone like David Jr. even care? Do you see him caring? Do you see Maro caring that much? So why will Rocio want to be on the front line to act like she cares so much? Oh, Conmam, what happened to you? Oh, what did this guy do to you? Oh my God, what do you need? Some milk? Oh, what do I need to do to you? No. So she was like, okay, I'm looking at all this that is happening, and I think it's none of my business. Let me get on the track. Oh, I hope they went with the Maro Safari's Africa tour car. So they're there sitting and watching the sunrise from the Great Lake Victoria, while Conmam is somewhere probably sitting and drinking bean soup, nursing her injuries after Condad did what he does best. And I see Kohera is so furious with all this thing. He's really furious, like so much furious. So I'm going to take you to Instagram. I have some stuff here that I'm biting to help me ease my flu. I'm going to take you to Instagram to see Rocio's post that she made some minutes ago. As I was starting to record this video, I saw that pop from Instagram. Rocio just posted from Lake Victoria, enjoying life. Hey, Conmam and Condad and the censor. You guys can do your thing. It's none of my business. I wasn't there when you guys met. Why do you want to make it my business? No, it's not. It's not, okay? I didn't come here to suffer. I didn't come here to feel sorry for your broken family. No, you guys can fix yourself. Let's me and my family go enjoy life. This is what we came to Africa for. Yeah. So what you guys do you expect Mr. Luz to go and tell Condad, oh, Condad, no, don't do that. Hola, amigo. Hola. I wish I could know Spanish. Hola. Muy bien. Whatever. One whip for Condad. Get that whip, Condad. You deserve a whip. An abuser. Anyway, let me take you to the receipt here, and we can get this rolling. I hope you've liked the video and you've subscribed the channel. Kindly let's hit 7K before the next year. Next year we'll be talking about some great steps, you know. At least let's hit 7K this month or this year. It's been a good year. 2025 reaction is here to stay. Anyway, karibu sana. Let's get this rolling. Where's the Instagram post from Ro Cabrera? Absolutely 41 minutes after this post was made by Rocio, Ro Cabrera Music. Actually, I don't know if I should add it on here. Let me try to see. All right. I'll add it there. I don't know if you can see. There is a caption down there. There is a tag. How do you say that tag? There is a location tag. Lake Victoria. Let me remove this and add this one here. I don't know if you can see. There is a tag here, down here. You can see it? This is where she is at. Lake Victoria, Kenya. And you will see she posted this like 41 minutes ago when I'm making this video. So while everything is happening in the villa, while a lot of things are going down in the villa, Rocio was like, okay, I know this is ugly. I know this is messy, but it has nothing to do with me and my family. So let me take baby Maisha and my people. Let's go and enjoy life. I mean, let these people fix their things. I'm not part of this. Look at Roro, looking at the sunrise, or is it a sunset? And holding baby Maisha. Yeah, this is a queen. You know, you guys forget. Do you forget that Rocio is a queen? Queen Elizabeth. Queen Elizabeth. Queen Elizabeth. Why do people expect you to go and risk Conmam? No. No, it's none of your business. Look here.
And I challenge Marwa being the first born, that take responsibility. Take responsibility, my son. That is your father. That is your mother. Eh? She took you from far. Make sure that you sharpen your wife to recognize your mother. Let Rocio recognize your mother by force.
All right. Kohera, you know, sometimes you amaze me. Sometimes you make me laugh a little bit. Because I don't know how exactly is Maro going to sharpen Rocio or make her recognize Conmam by force. Like, okay, Rocio, I know that you don't love her, you don't love nobody in this village, but I want you to recognize that this is my mama and this is your mother-in-law. How? I mean, how? So, yes, it was a good message to Maro that, hey, take responsibility of your mama and your family. You're a firstborn son over there. You can't be looking at things going down like that and you ain't saying nothing. But I don't really think that now when it comes to Rocio, it's something that Maro can forcibly force it. You see, that's why I really think that during that talking stage or dating stage, that's when at least you get to know this person of yours. That, hey, is this the kind of personality I want to deal with like my whole life? How will she react? That, for example, when Dimongo brought that toy boy to the village, how maybe that guy interacted with the Conmam, how he was interacting or merging with the likes of David Jr. and all that, and those people in the village. It was maybe that moment that Dimongo could look and see, okay, this guy, he's so cold to my people. This guy does not like my people at all. So is this the type of person I want to live with forever? Then that is the moment he can make decisions and say, okay, maybe I think I can deal with this or maybe I cannot. So I think Rocio has shown signs and like she has really shown a lot of signs that she doesn't like these people. So I don't think that that Marwa will be able to convert Rocio in her age right now to see a reason to look at Conmam like something in life, like somebody. So I don't know how exactly is Maro going to make it forcibly for Rocio to recognize Conmam. Because look where she is standing. Like Victoria, like Victoria, enjoying life. Where is Conmam right now? Probably somewhere on the hospital bed or somewhere inside that villa, maybe a guess. Let me just try to imagine, because I've seen this happening, that after Conmam was broken an arm, or she got an accident allegedly, and she came back to stay with Marwa in the villa. So maybe this time round, that is exactly what happened. She went to hospital, and after that, she was discharged. She came back home, and she couldn't go to the Machete man's house. She came here to the villa. And now, because Rocio and her family were there, they decided to excuse her, or to excuse themselves, leave her house and leave the villa for Rocio, oh, no, for Conmam and Marwa to nurse their wounds over there, or do their thing. Okay, I don't know. I don't know what was going on. It's like this thing was starting to I don't know. This thing is starting to misbehave, but I hope it didn't get me lost for a long time. Let me hope I was still here on the screen. Okay, what was I saying? What was I saying before this thing disappeared? Damn, I was saying that Kohera is telling Marwa to make Rocio, or to force Rocio to recognize Conmam as the mother and all those kind of things. But I don't really think it's something really possible. I mean, they say it's kind of too late. If Rocio, until this moment, if she hasn't seen any reason to recognize these people as her own family or something, then I don't think she will ever consider that. Anyway, as I was watching Rocio, or I was looking at Rocio watch the sunrise at Lake Victoria, she is on a vacation. Look at Rocio. It's vacation upon vacation. Every day in a vacation. Every day in a holiday. Every day in a holiday. So while Senso and the likes are really busy talking about, oh, this is happening, this is going like that. No. It's that Rocio, for her, she just want to wake up every day and feel like Christmas. Or just feel like summer, like she's a full-time summer girl, chasing the sunsets and those kind of things. So what will Marwa, in his mind, think that, oh, not even Marwa, what will Kohera Senior think in his mind that you can convert Rocio to something she's not? I mean, look. So as I was saying, that maybe when Conmam returned from the hospital, she went back to the villa. And because maybe Rocio and her family were there, they decided to excuse themselves and go have fun in the meantime, and let Conmam stay in the villa for 2 or 3 days, because apparently all the houses, or all the rooms in the house were occupied by this family. So they decided to excuse themselves, go have fun in the meantime, and give Rocio, give Conmam and Marwa sometimes in the villa. They can figure out how mom is going to be taken care of, and when she leaves, they can come back. I'm expecting Rocio to drop a vlog today on that vacation, how they went to see the Great Lake Victoria and enjoy the vacation. And December is here, so you can expect more vacation, more tours from the family of adventurers. Adventurers, I don't know how to call them, travelers. The tourists. Like I told you, the first day they landed to Kenya, I told you, these people, it's not like there was so much concern to come and see the family, the African family, like they cared, sometimes. Some people are like, oh, it's beautiful to see. Now Rocio's parents have come to meet Marwa's parents. To meet who? Marwa's parents? Are you guys kidding me? Do they even care about that? They came here for vacation. Look how they were happy. In Masai, was it Masai Mara? No. In Nairobi, somewhere in a national park. In a game park. Oh, enjoying looking at animals. Oh, look, that is a lion. Oh my God, yes, this is now it. Let's go to Polo Club. Let's do that. But immediately they landed to the village. The whole mood started changing. Started going south. So right now, Marwa is busy. I guess Marwa is now playing his card well. All his money, immediately money lands to his account. I know recently YouTube has paid YouTube creators, the monetized ones, recently they received some cash. So he took all his money, purchased land, and he's been buying lands and lands and lands, like pieces of lands, which I really think is a good thing, a good move for Marwa. It's actually a best investment for him to do. Because, in future, he can convert those assets to something good. The value of the land elevates, it appreciates in time. So I'm sure if he left the money in the idle in the account, because apparently Marwa has been saying he doesn't spend his money, he live on donations. So if Rocio knows that Marwa is sleeping on some huge cash in his account, she can create some reasons to spend that money. She can come up with a plan to get that money out of account to be spent. Then that is why I think that Marwa is now busy here and there, buying lands here and there, trying to get the money out of the account and put somewhere else. It's just like putting in a fixed account, Because if he had all that money and Rocio is here with the family, they want to go and see the Lake Victoria. And Marwa, how will Marwa say, no, I don't think I will pay for that? You don't want to pay? You have money in your account. You say you don't want to pay for my family. You don't want to pay for my family. You don't love me, do you? Don't you know that I'm having your son here? Or should we make an arrangement to leave, me and my family? So I guess maybe to avoid all those drama, Marwa is throwing all his money into new lands. Recently, he just bought another land here and a house and all that. He was taking Nkomo to see the place. So all his money, immediately money comes to Marwa's account. Ship, he buys the land. That's why he's like, this is where my money at, right? This is my money right here. But now this money is in solid form that she can take that. But if you have liquid money in your bank account or maybe your M-Pesa or whatever, PayPal, Rocio can start creating drama here. Maybe run to Nairobi and Marwa have to come there, spend some chums and get her back. And that is something she never want to. And Marwa never want to get himself into. So he was like, okay, Rocio, you and your family, if you want to go, but you are paid last week, right? So get your family, go spend your money. I guess the games that these people are playing each other, so huge. But anyway, point is, Rocio didn't invite her parents to come and suffer in the village. No, that's not what she actually brought her parents to do here. She brought them to come and enjoy. So I was listening to Kohera and I was watching Marwa as well as checking what is Rocio doing. And I see it's like three parties that have completely different agendas, like different game plans. For Rocio, all she thinks about is spending this money, enjoying this, luxury that. She was sending some coded message to Dimwango and the boyfriend. Hey, is your boyfriend planning to gift you a cooking pot, instead of gifting you a bag? What it was over that bag? I don't remember the name. If that boy loves you, he should gift you this, not a cooking pot. You send this video to that man and tell him you need this bag. Yeah, you can impress her with a cooking pot. Does she look like a domestic wife? She should sit in the kitchen and cook. For who? Domestic wives are people like con mom. That's why they get whooped by con dad. And for Rocio, no. This is the life she likes. Standing and watching sunrise from the lake, the sea, and the ocean. And going around the beach, holding a big bottle of cocktail or whichever drink she likes, moringa juice or placenta juice. And now she feel alive. That is the life. Not the life of every day waking up to go and see Malaika. Was Malaika? Oh, no, Rio is the one that died. To see the horses and all those. And I don't know if you noticed that after Marwa confronted, or maybe after Marwa, I don't know, after he responded to Rocio arrogantly about the horses, she never talked about horses anymore. She doesn't want to engage herself in any of that. So right now the villa is free for Marwa's visitors. Here that I saw a video here that the visitors landed from, I don't know, UK or wherever. abroad. And apparently maybe Conmam is in one of the villa houses or rooms. So I don't know how exactly that villa is going to operate. Like Rocio, her parents were here. Maybe probably their staff are in the rooms. And this UK or US visitors just arrived here, and maybe they're going to use the same rooms. When Rocio will come here, it's going to be a problem, like a very big one. So before that, there's a time here, Marwa was asked by a subscriber when he was in a live stream. They asked him, so Marwa, are you planning to go to the coast this season or maybe this holiday and maybe go enjoy life with your wife or something? You've been working so hard. He said, I don't know if I really want to talk about this because I don't have problems with my wife, because Rocio had planned this thing, had planned this trip with the family to live and go have fun in Lake Victoria or somewhere. But Maro maybe could not want to go there with them or something. So he said, if I say this, I'm going to have a problem with my wife. And now she just wants to move in her own way. I mean, maybe that is, I don't want to have problems with Rocio and her family, because right now, I don't have no voice.
So sometimes you need any plan. Marwa, when are you going to the coast?
Somebody was asking, Sensor, when are you going to the coast? Are you planning to go for a vacation with the Roro?
We'll go very soon. I just have to be honest. Personally,
are you going to say it or not? Are you going to say it or not? Say you don't want to say it because Rocio will be so furious. Why are you exposing my plans? Are you going to the coast or not? The answer is no, because Rocio doesn't want to accompany you anymore. Her family are here. She's complete. All right? But even if you went with her, she didn't feel the vibe. Last time I saw you guys in the coast, in Mombasa, in her birthday. But she was all over herself. So I don't want to say she's going to have a problem with me.
I don't know if I should speak this. This is more family. Let me just not speak about it, because I don't want problems with my wife.
This is more family. I don't want to speak about it. I don't want to have problems with my family or my wife. Do you? The thing is, Rocio, it's not domestic. You can't domesticate her. Do not try to domesticate her. So, Papa Kohera, I know your concern. I heard about your concern about telling Mara to domesticate. In other words, Mara should domesticate Rocio. Force her to be domestic. Force her to feel like a home wife, like an indigenous, a kienyeji wife. No, that's something that Rocio will never want to do. So I don't know how exactly the Papa Kohera is expecting Mara to control Rocio, to now see this is my family, this is my mama, and even feel sorry for her. At least we could see Rocio at this moment should be in the villa, taking care of Conmam. Oh, mama, sorry, this is so cruel. Or maybe she can stand and speak against it. How many times have you seen Rocio up here speaking so boldly against maybe things that she thinks is so outdated about this culture, about this Korean culture? Oh, Mara, this thing I don't think is even it's relevant anymore. This is 2025. You guys can be living like you're living in Stone Age. What about this? What about this time? Okay. Honestly, yes. What do they expect Rocio to do? Go and beat Condad? Not. But at least I've never seen her anywhere concerned about Conmam anyway. So I wasn't surprised that much to see her taking a vacation, her and family going for a vacation, when Conmam is going through hell. So I heard Kohera, this is what Kohera was saying, that Mara should sharpen Rocio to respect and recognize Conmam. It's a good message, but now, Kohera, how do you expect Mara to do that? Like, how exactly?
Took you from far. Make sure that you sharpen your wife to recognize your mother. Let Rocio recognize your mother by force. By force, I am saying by force.
By force.
By force.
All right.
By force does not mean that you beat her. No. You put conditions. There are family conditions as a man you can put. You get strict rules. That is your matter.
Bro, oh no, bro. Paps, with all due respect, let's say your son has failed. Okay? It's probably too late for him to implement those rules. He should have had those rules from day one, from the very first beginning. Hey, Roro, we are getting into this. But one thing is, never cross this line. Okay? This is my mom's. If you do this, I don't think I'll have any business with you. If you don't do this, if you don't do that, then this is going to happen. But now you let her have all the freedom and do whatever she does. Now all of a sudden you just want to wake up and tell her, you know what, I think this is the rules. Listen, now here are my principles. And she'll be like, oh, hold on. Where on earth did you get all that from? Who's now coming in between your ears, or who's pumping this garbage into your head? You never used to be like this. This is not who you was. What's happening? She'll be surprised. And she'll make you look like you're lost. So, I don't know how exactly Sense is going to do. I really think he had all the time to make a right choice, or maybe study her and see if she's going to do all that. Do you even see Rocio and her family anymore after all this nonsense is happening? You don't see them no more. You don't. They are nowhere to be seen. Right now, they are in vacation. Now, what are you going to say, Kohera? What are you going to say about Rocio and her family going for a vacation when Conmam is going through hell in the villa? What are you going to say? Yeah. The message was, Kohera was sending a message to his son, telling him, step up for your mama. Okay, it's time for you to act like the firstborn son and, protect your mama and do all that and do all that, do that. It's a good one. But now, I don't know if he going to do that. I don't know if he's going to, confront Conrad. Tell him, hey, look, old man, you can't be doing this to my mama. Sasso is looking a little bit too weak. He's a little too weak. Anyway, Kohera, send the message. I think you just send the message.
Just imagine now the shame this man is bringing. He is trying to expose you with your wife, with the Argentinians. He has now seen that you have the guests, your parents-in-laws are there. And now he is beating your mother just to expose. And I said from the beginning that already, or rather Conrad, did not love Esther.
All right. Maybe that's true. Maybe that's true that Conrad is doing that on purpose, just to provoke Marwa and embarrass him. Maybe that is the point. Embarrass or expose him. That, okay, I see you're so cold. Your so-called in-laws are here. Okay. So, maybe when they are here, Conmam was sort of way acting differently. I don't know, Judge. I don't know. The Machete man was like, okay. So you guys, you think that because now the Argentinians are here, you're going to step on my head. Let me go get myself a machete or a big rungu. You know a rungu? Google, what is a rungu? Rungu. 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 Oh, that thing is like it's a sort of a weapon that is like a fist. So this is a log and it has a big head here. And if it gets you one here, you lose your senses. So, Machete Man maybe did that on purpose to embarrass Marwa. And maybe that is exactly what Rocio family saw, or they heard the scream from the neighborhood. And when they asked around, they found out that Machete Man is working on Conmam So these are the in-laws that we came all the way from Argentina to come and meet. And this is what they're doing? Rocio, why did you say we can go? Let's go to Lake Victoria. Ta-da! They're there. I don't know how many days they're going to spend there. I don't know how long. Maybe from there they're going to head somewhere else, Masai Mara or whatever. But I'm not sure if they're going to come back to the villa anytime soon. Maybe they're going to leave. Maybe they're going to take Rocio along to go back to Argentina. I'm not sure if they're going to leave her here. You can imagine that maybe Rocio was making videos and crying and complaining and saying, I'm not happy. I'm not okay. This villa, this village is cruel and nobody here for me. Sorry. Ain't nobody here for me. I'm all alone. Nobody's taking care of me here. This guy is cruel, maybe. And now, when the parents came and they're looking at things now on the real life. So, Rocio, you are right? Yes. Because tell me how exactly is this guy going to be different from the parents? See what the parents are doing. So you think if he's cool looking at his mama being brutalized like this, will he have a problem with doing that to me? Oh, my daughter, if this is what you're going to face here, we rather plan an exit. Let's go fast. Let's go to Lake Victoria and refreshen our minds as we're working on an exit plan. I'm not really sure if Mr. and Mrs. Lewis or maybe the Cabrera family will be cool leaving Rocio to this villa or to this village after witnessing what is happening there, because I believe they were there before they left. They heard what happened to Conmam. Or probably they are watching the streets and seeing what the updates. So do you really think that Mr. Lewis would be cool leaving the daughter behind? Even though that villa is big, yes, massive, some horses here and there, pigeons and ducks and rats and mice and snakes all over. Yes, it's a good place. Yes, it's attractive. But there's something about peace, peace of mind or something. It's so massive. It's so important. So you can't ignore it. So live in that villa and you cannot sleep in peace. Maybe Rocio was right. Maybe she was right all that time that, this place is not what it looks like. There's no peace here. Maybe. And now that thing happened when the in-laws were here, and now that mess, that fracas happened when Mr. and Mrs. Lewis and their family were here, and they had the loud screams, and then when they found out it is the same mama who welcomed us is the one who's going through this. They were like, no, this is not something we have to do. This is not something we can sit down and relate. If actually they witnessed that, if actually they saw that happening, I'm thinking that maybe they are working on a plan. But anyway, as it stands right now, that's Rocio, a Lake Victoria, looking at the sunrise or sunset, whatever it is. Maybe probably thinking that it's going to be the last time being here. I was trying to play a message from Kohera, Marwa's father, to his son Marwa about what's happening over here. Let me rewind. Guys, I'm reminding you kindly to like the video. Sorry for my voice. It's a little bit cranky or whatever. How can you describe it? I'm so congested. You can see I'm breathing and speaking from my mouth at the same time. So, oh my God. December, please be nice to me. Be nice to me, December. This is my birthday month. What do you want to do? Hey, I need moringa tea. But I'm doing good, guys. Thank you so much for your wishes. I've been seeing your comments. You guys are concerned. I'm so grateful. Thank you. Love you all so much. Like the video, kindly. Let's start from here. Marwa, listen to your pops. Okay? Listen to your daddy.
Now I am sending this message to Maro. Maro should take care of his mother. Maro should take care of his mother. I love Esther because he took care of Maro. No matter what suffering Maro went through, but he was still together with the mother. So Maro, this issue of Dimwango.
All right. Marwa, you had your pops. Kohera is like, Marwa, it's time you take care of your mama. And I love Esther. Esther is Marwa's mother because she took care of Marwa when they left here. So Marwa, it's your time to take care of your mama and deliver her and save her from the brutal hands of Conrad Machete Man. All right. And you, D. Muango, there is something from Mr. Daddy here.
This issue of D. Muango insulting people on YouTube, saying my mother has a good house, she has what, others have what. Houses, good houses, and bad houses, and bad houses are not related to somebody's life. Someone's life is very paramount. Someone's life is very vital. It doesn't matter what you eat. It doesn't matter where you sleep. As long as you are peaceful and you are healthy and you are free, you are stress-free, that is the kind of life one is supposed to live.
I agree. I agree with you, Kohera, Papa. But I will say Dimongo is a little too arrogant. I don't know if you're going to manage to pump some sense into her head. But maybe she's concerned, but she can't express that she doesn't want to look weak. Like she doesn't want to expose her family matters to the internet. But it's all over here.
But it is high time now. It is high time now. It is not a risk, but it is also to rescue your mother. It is high time to rescue. It will be a sin to you. It will be a mental torture to you. If one day you find that somebody has murdered your mother when you are watching, it will haunt you for a long time.
All right. You hear, Marwa? Kohera is telling you that if you keep going silent about this issue, and one day, God forbid, you wake up and find that Machete Man decided to kippai her, to unleave her, to delete and finish her completely. I mean, maybe they were fighting and maybe she was trying to do, self-defense something, and he got really angry, and maybe that demon in him overwhelmed him. He grabbed his favorite machete and did one kick on the throat or whatever and beheaded her. And you wake up to the news that, you know what, your mama ain't normal. She is normal. So what are you going to do? Kohera is saying that is going to be a mental torture forever in your head. You're going to live with that thing, disturbing you every day that, I had a chance to do something. I could have maybe raised a voice or something. Because even Kohera was like, we should do a demonstration. We should demonstrate on YouTube and send a message to that Conrad. But I don't know how is YouTube noise going to help. But we should do that. Yes, that is what Kohera is saying. We should raise a voice here and say, no, we say no to GBV. Say, we don't like that. And make sense or at least act on that. So he's right. That you might just imagine that now you wake up to some news that, this thing has been happening and we've been keeping quiet. And now something tragic has happened. So is that the day that you wake up and now say, oh, Conrad, what did you do? And you can imagine that is the guy that Marwa named his son after. Why could you, Marwa, not name your son after Kohera? I mean, sometimes, I wonder. I really ask myself a lot of questions. That says, you have your pops here who loves and cares for you, even though we don't know what happened and why he wasn't there for you or that time. But he's still here. But you decided to name your son after Ondari for Ray. Seriously. I can't risk that. I'd rather name my son after me and just a Christian name or whichever name, but I can't do that. Like Ondari, for real. Like, what was that the name, by the way? Maisha Cabrera Ondari Marwa. Oh, Jesus, save me. Now, Maisha will grow. When he's 5 years, he start playing around with the small knives. And when he's maybe 10 years, start having small machetes. And he's 12. Hey, you can't stand around him. His fist bigger like Ondari, and a and a machete on his hand. Oh, Rocio, you better go do some rituals and get that spirit of Ondari out of your son. That is going to be tragic. And sometimes names have powers. Oh, you guys don't believe that? How many of you believe that there's that power in the naming system? Like, if you name your kid after your great grandpa, somehow that kid will start having or portraying some traits, some characteristics of that guy that you named your son after. Oh, he's just like that man. He's just like Papa, like Grandpa. Oh my God, I just imagine. Papa loved the cows. He loved this. He loved farming. And look at the son that we know. Oh, this is exactly him. So I really think sometimes names have power. You can imagine sense of naming Maisha after Ondari. The same guy who's beating the mama. Oh, Mara, you don't love your son, do you? Come on. Rocio, when you finish your vacation, wherever you are, when you come back to the village, think about that thing. I'm telling you, I know you're watching. I know you do. So think about getting that spirit of Ondari from your son. You can't have someone who's beating people with a machete in the house. No, you're meant for soft life. Rocio, you're meant for soft life. Look at you in the sea, in the ocean, in the lake, at the lakeside, watching the sunset or sunrise. This soft life. Okay? If you want to punish Rocio, punish her with this life. Give her a bunch of this until she gets exhausted. Not a machete, not some slaps. Hey. Anyway, what was Kohera Papa saying?
I don't know. You see, this is a person, you don't know his background from Yamai. He just came picked, and you know the background. He left one wife there, and he passed on because of his heart. And now that at this age, now he is beating this. So what am I saying? Give Mwango, don't cover up. Don't cover up with the evils your dad is doing. Dave Jr., can you go and feel him the way you always feel him at people's homes, Mbodimi's homes, all those grandmothers' homes? Can you go and expose what your dad is using to beat your mother? Bring those things out so that you don't pretend. You are pretending.
Okay. A message at home. David Jr. and Dimwango, you hear that? And by the way, there is something that Kohera said that is so relevant. I found it to be so relevant that he said, you see the reason why Conmam or Madam Esther, Madam Maro's mama used to live in school, to stay around the school most of the time is because of this machete man's brutality. That she will use the school as an excuse to go and stay there. Or maybe show up on Sunday or Saturday, they go to church. After there, she leaves, go back to school. And now that she has retired and she's here full time, she can't go nowhere. So Machete Man will just wait for her to come back to the house in the evening and grab a machete or a rungu and work on her. Now that she's retired, maybe it's problematic. Listen this.
In the pocket. And she has always lived in fear. That is why you find, ladies and gentlemen, you will agree with me that sometimes back when it was at school, in some circumstances, she used not to sleep at home. She used to stay away. It is because of this brutality from this lion. The lion in the house, when it roars, even the puppies can, Marwa cannot answer.
Wow, that is hilarious, but at the same time, it's sad that indeed we could see Conmam used to stay at school. All right. Dimongo gave her a car. I don't know if she did actually. Gave her a car that she'd be using to go to school and come back, but she didn't want to. It's not like she didn't want. She could have she could hire a driver, take me to school, bring me back home, and those kind of things. But she didn't want to. Most of the time, Conmam used to stay in school or at school. I don't know, best English, in or at school. She only appeared home to make a video and to check around. And when she looks at Machete Man's mood, it's not adding up. Hey, she's out. Oh, I'm back here. A surprise visit to Marwa's compound. Take a walk there, record a video. And in the evening, she'll be on the road, going back to school. She will stay there. Now that she's retired, she's at home here, full time. Now Machete Man can spin his harm on her anytime soon. Anytime, because she's always at home. And according to Kohera says that this guy loved her because of money. He wanted to get something from Conma. And now maybe this time round, maybe this guy forced her, hey, I want you to include me in this retirement money. And she was like, hell no. Oh, you don't want to? Okay, let's see where you're going to eat this money at. It's sad. It's really sad. On the other side now, I'm looking at Senso going around buying lands. Buying lands here and there and there and there. It's not talking about Conmam's situation. No. He's taking Uncle Momo to go and see the new land he's just purchased. Check this.
I learned that ChatGPT.
Sorry, guys. In the meantime, like the video.
Here I was in Mombasa for vacation. Now I just landed a few hours ago. Maro told me, yes, he has a good news.
So Uncle Mumu returned from Mombasa vacation against the news of his sister being brutalized by Condad brought him back. You know, blood is thicker than water, you understand? Even though Uncle Mo cannot do anything to Ondari, at least he needed to come and see what's happening. Is it true that my sister was almost taken out of this world by Machete Man? So he rushed back to come and see. And when he visited Marwa, I don't know if it's true he just brought the clothes. I saw the package, the briefcase being opened and clothes being sorted. This one is for who? This one for who? This one for who? All menace. Now, Marwa doesn't even talk about anything. You can't even say that he cares. Rocio is not in the villa, and her Argentinian people are not here. Conmam is going through something. Senso is just cool. As long as he gets the money and, buy more lands. Because apparently, according to how I hear, that even the land that his villa is built on is owned by Machete Man. So any day he decided to say, oh, now get off my land. Senso has a lot of land. He can say, you can take 3 pieces there to compensate for this one or something. That's why he's buying more land. And I guess it's just like I said, maybe he has realized that Rocio only likes to spend that money. So if he just have idle money in the account, Rocio be looking at that money and be like, okay, so I want to go for a vacation. I need to go back to London. I need to go to where? I don't know, maybe next, after 2 or 3 months, they will have to get flight tickets. So maybe Rocio will not want to have that idea of sense of coming back to internet to cry for donation. Hey, can you guys help me take my family back, or my in-laws, buy their flight tickets? So he is buying more land. So he was taking Uncle Mo to go and see the land. And they planning to shift Uncle Ogutu, that Uncle Ogutu, to come and live in this land that they purchased. In this land they purchased a land with a home, let's say a home. A house was there. and a whole land with maize crops on it.
Yes.
They said, which one, man? That's the good news is the one to show me, because it is good to know one family should know what
Yes. So
anything you'll be able to say, oh, you know this?
yeah.
All right. There's somewhere here. See this.
Here to that tree.
Which one?
This one. No, Angomo, from here to that tree.
Which one? This one.
No, this one, no, the next one. We can walk there, show you.
So Uncle Mumu, from this point to the other one, that is the land that Sensor purchased too. So, like he didn't buy these two lands at the same time. The last time he announced that he just bought land, and yesterday too, he was taking Uncle Mo to go and see this other part too. I will say that this is a good investment, by the way, for people who understand how this works long term. Instead of throwing cash here for Rocio's parties and enjoyments and vacations, he need to buy something for himself. He need to have something to fall back to, because he may wake up tomorrow and Roro is nowhere. It's gone. So what will he have? What will he have? And maybe I'm really thinking that sometimes these lands are being registered maybe under Conmam's name. I guess that is why Machete Man is having a problem with Conmam. So this your son is doing all this investment and registering under your name because maybe he doesn't want to have something on his name, just in case the Roro Mama decided to launch a case to try to have a censor, dividing his wealth to her, maybe in form of child support or something. So there is a game plan that Censor is playing, which is, I think, is a very clean game, a very clean and smart game that Rocio may not be able to beat. You think if it's something that Rocio can be able to grab anytime, maybe some wealth here, cash in the house or something, you can take and leave. But now you can't take this lands out of him, which is a kind of good investment.
This one, I also bought this one. Yeah. Wow. Plus the maize. I've been working really hard.
But I don't sleep.
I'm not sleeping.
All right. I've been working real hard. I don't sleep. And guess what? I'm broke. So Rocio, when you and your people finish the vacation and you come home, just I'm broke. He's so cheeky. This guy is so smart. I'll say so. He's smart in his game. Same time telling these people, like, I'm broke. I've just purchased land and have nothing right now remaining.
The idea of being add those is add buying
more land.
Extend your
Guys, I'm telling you, I buy these lands and then I go so broke. Like right now, I'm just, if I tell you my situation, you can say, because this.
Okay. After buying all these lands, I'm so broke. I have nothing right now. Like if I tell you after buying this, nothing.
Lands are not cheap. Tens or thousands.
All right. So Rorosita, you enjoy your vacation. When you're done, come back home. And we'll see how it goes. All right. So, fellas, I think it's about time I bounce. And I'll see you in the next one. Happy December. Let me play the Nyabohanse National Anthem. As you're leaving, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. My name is JT. This is JT Podcast. I love you so much. I hope I'll be able to see you more often this month before I disappear. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.